Hi guys, ako nga pala si Ramil Magbuo from IT2102 and today I will discuss or I will tackle about the chapter 3 entitled The Network Protocols and Communication. More and more, it is a network that connects us. People communicate with online from everywhere. Conversation in classrooms spin into instant message, chat sessions, and online debates continue at school. New services are being developed daily to take advantage of the net. Let's proceed to the message delivery option. The first one is the unicast. The unicast is the person who are communicate with a single or individual. The multicast is the group of people, and the broadcast is all the same people, all people in the same area. Now, we're going to have an activity, TCP or the protocol suite and communication process. The application layer, the name system, DNS or the domain name system. It is translator such as the cisco.com into IP address. The host configuration, the BOOTP or the bootstrap protocol. It is enables a diskless workstation to discover its own IP address. And the DHCP, it is a dynamically host configuration protocol that assigns IP address to client station and startup. The email, the simple mail transfer protocol, it is enable the servers and carriers to send an email to each other. And the POP or the post office protocol, it is enable to the client to receive or to retrieve email from a mail server. The IMAP or the Internet Message Access Protocol that maintains email on the server. The file transfer. The file transfer protocol is a reliable, connection-oriented, and acknowledgement file delivery protocol. The other one is the trivial file transfer protocol. It is a simple connectionless file transfer from protocol. It is utilized less overhead than FTP. First, web is the HTTP or the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is a set of rules to exchanging text, graphical image, sound, video, and other multimedia files on the World Wide Web. The transport layer is the UDP. UDP is the protocol or that enables a process running on a host to send packets to process running on another host. And the other one is the TCP or the Transmission Control Protocol that enables or reliable acknowledgement transmission that confirms successful delivery. The Internet layer, the IP or the Internet Protocol, the network access or the NAT, ICMP, OSPF, and EIGRP, and the network access is the Address Resolution Protocol, TPP, Ethernet, and interface drivers. Now, let's proceed to the encapsulation. This is the activity that we're going to do. Instruction, drag the protocol or standard to TCP or the IP layer we name as described. As of now is the application, it is the POP, DNS, DHCP, IMAP, SMTP, HTTP, FTP, and the BOOTP. The transport it is TCP, UDP, and the internet is the IP OSFP, ICMP, and IGR. The last is the network access, the internet, and the interface drivers. Let's check. All done. Let's proceed to the another exercises. The Aussie reference model. Aussie model provides an extensive list of functions and services that can occur at each layer. It also describes the interaction of each layer with the layer directly above and below. The first one is the application. It is a layer contains a protocol uses for process-to-process communication. This next one is the presentation. It is the layer provided for common representation of the data transferred between application layer services. And the third one is the session. Session is the layer that provides service to the presentation to organize its dialogue and to manage data exchange. The transport, it is a service that segment, transfer, and resemble to the data for individual communication between end devices. The next one is the network. Network is the exchange that individual pieces of data over the network between identified end devices. The next one is the data link. It is the data link protocols that describe methods for exchanging data frames between devices over a common medium. The next and lastly, the physical. Physical layer protocols, they describe the mechanical, electrical, functional, and procedural means to activate, maintain, and deactivate physical connection for bit transmission to and from a network devices. It is the application represent data to the user, the transport, support communication, the internet determines the best path, and the network access controls the hardware, devices, and media file. Okay, let's proceed to the activity or the part 1, the OSIS layer. It uh, instruction drag the OSI layer into its functional description. The first one is to segments transfer. From the word transfer, it is the transport. Exchange frames between devices. From the word exchange frames, it is a data link. And the next one is the contains protocol used to process communication. It is the application. And the other one is the provides a data path or route. It is a route. That okay. And the other one is the physical. This is a bad transmission. Let's check. It's all correct. Now, okay. Yeah. Controls hardware and devices. It is a network access. Supports communication. It is an application. And the other one is determines the path, the internet. And the other one is the represent data, dialogues, transport. Let's check. Oh, it's correct. Okay, let's check. It's all correct. Now let's proceed to the last. The data or the protocol data units. As application data is passed down to the protocol, stuck on its way to be transmitted across the network media. The first one is the data, the general term for PDU or the use application layer. Second one is the segment, the transport layer PDU. The third one is the packet, the network layer. The frame is the data link layer, and the bits is the physical layer or used when the physical transmitting data over the medium. It is the encapsulation process, or the example. The encapsulation. This is the activity. Illustrate the encapsulation process. Instruction: drag the PDU to the appropriate place in the stack. The first one is the data. The second one is the segment. The third one is the packet. And the next is the frame. And last is the bits. Let's check. It's all correct. It is a last activity that we're going to do in the chapter 3. Now we're going to summarize. Uh, Network protocols and communication. It is a data network or system of end devices, intermediary devices, and media connecting them. For communication to occur, the device must know how to communicate.